Well, the Nanatsu no Taizai, chapter 130. And it's just as we guessed. Apparently, Meliodas needs to do this test in order to not to just forgive himself, but also to quench his anger. Because apparently, we all, well, we all know that Meliodas, as the sin of wrath, has had a lot of anger issues, although technically he only gets mad at certain moments. But then it turns out that all those single moments when he can get mad, everything else dies. Because the reason Merlin took his power all those years ago was a little girl somehow was helping the sins and she got hurt. Meliodas in anger was ready to use his full power, so Merlin stole that power and asked the druids to seal it. Ever since then, that day, even when Meliodas loses his temper, he doesn't devastate things. However, he's still a person of mass destruction. Yes, not a mass destruction that can destroy the Ten Commandments. So in Meliodas' illusion, he takes care of Liz, and it's clear yet just how much Liz meant to him. It's almost a bit, I won't say it's unsettling, but if you think about it, he has sexually harassed Elizabeth all this time, and now even though he's sexually harassed Liz here too, a little bit makes me wonder what is just how much did he love Liz? And is he really projecting the image onto Elizabeth, or is this just a reincarnated love? Similar that Liz was not the first woman Meliodas loved. Where we also see that annoying talking parrot Waddle that is basically Hawk, just a parrot, and has apparently a thing for stealing riches. Either way, we do not see a glimpse on how it happened, but we got a hint on how it happened. We all know that Meliodas now is the person who destroyed Danafor, and yes, he did destroy Danafor. And how did he destroy Danafor? By losing himself in his rage. The rage that seeing his friends and his love, Liz, dying before his eyes. Because somehow Fraudrin, if this illusion is true, it wasn't just Fraudrin who snuck into the country and killed Liz, where Meliodas got berserk and destroyed the whole innocent town. No, it was something like Danafor was under attack by something. Dragons, it looked like. Could Fraudrin have led a certain amount of monsters against Danafor? And during that battle, Meliodas lost so many friends that he lost himself in his wrath and destroyed everything. Either way, he goes through that in an infinite loop because he needs to control his rage if he wants to. Meanwhile, the black-haired, or is it red-haired, druid gives Elizabeth a task, somehow using her healing powers on a dead plant. But she's more concerned with Meliodas. Eventually, the druid decides to cancel it, because Meliodas, going through it all over again, is gonna destroy his spirit. At first, it looks like Meliodas is gonna give up, until Elizabeth gives some encouraging words, much to the druid lady's jealousy. With that, Meliodas promises one more time, and this time he will do it. That's basically this one. It's a little bit heartbreaking to see how, I wouldn't say fragile Meliodas is, but it's clear from all this picture how much he loved Liz. And to see that Meliodas in real life is actually, it really is an embodiment of rage, makes it all the more sad to know that how could he control his emotions all this time? He must have an immense willpower for that. But, 10 years ago, when he still had it. Although I still doubt that it's gonna be enough to defeat the Ten Commandments. Still hasn't answered the question, though. What is Liz and Elizabeth's connection? Is this a reincarnated love, or is Liz just a reincarnation of someone else Meliodas loved? But next week is promised is called A Promise Between Loved Ones. Maybe we'll get a hint. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.